So I'm coming to you from my bedroom because I got the COVID virus, and it's been a long, day 12. It's been a long 12 days, but I thought I'd pop on here and make a video about how I increased my sales during a time when I haven't been able to list. Excuse my coughs and stay tuned. Hey, it's Alyssa, also known as the At Home Hustler. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a homeschooling mama of 2 boys that sells on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark and makes videos about it. So welcome, I'm glad you're here. I will talk briefly about my stint with COVID. Stay tuned until the end of the video to hear about, in general, what it was like or what it's still like, and supplements that I took that I truly believe in that helped my body fight COVID. I hope I'm allowed to say that. But let's continue. So I haven't felt like listing, I haven't felt like looking at my eBay store, but my income is necessary to our family. So I laid in bed and did a few things to increase sales. I literally have not listed one new thing in 2 weeks. So to say my sales have dipped would be telling the absolute truth. However, if I didn't do a few key things, I feel like my store would have just tanked. So I'm going to share with you a couple key things that you can do to increase sales while you can't work, because that happens to all of us. I should preface the video with the fact that I have best offer. I vacillate between putting best offer on, taking best offer off, but I realize that when I take it off and I send people offers, they're more willing to accept, knowing that they just can't make an offer whenever they want to. So the first thing I did was I took off all my best offers by bulk editing my listings. And I could do that from bed, so that was awesome. And then I put my store on a 15% off sale. Now I have to say that I price my items very competitively. So this 15% really does drop some of my items that are competitive to the very lowest spot. And you have to have the lowest price to sell the item or bomb keywords. I like to think I have bomb keywords, but maybe I don't. So as soon as I do the 15% off, ching ching ching, some sales came through because people are alerted that liked the item, that the item was on sale. Number 2 might be a no-brainer, but I relist stale items. It's not something I'm really great at on a day-to-day basis when I'm feeling well and I'm listing new stuff, but you don't want your store to be stagnant. So I always will make sure that I'm selling similar if I cannot be listing new stuff that day. I take the time, since I have the time, to check all keywords, check my pricing, whether it's competitive or not, and lower it. And number 3 is that even though my store is at 15% off, I still will send offers to likers for an even deeper discount. And that offer goes out for only so many hours, and my best offer is taken off, and my sale ends. So people have this sense of urgency. Back to putting my store on a sale, I will always put my store on a sale for a limited amount of time, typically 3 days. This creates a sense of urgency that that sale price is coming to an end. I've done a sale before all month long, and comparing my 3-day sales scattered throughout the month, my sales that had an end date did way better than putting my items on a month-long sale. So with that, I will also send out a deeper discount and send offers to likers on my sale items. So it's for sale for 15% off, and then I'll always send an extra 5% just to give them that sense of urgency. People do buy on a sense of urgency, which leads me to my next tip and trick. I guess you could call it that. When you're sick, here's a tip, a trick. That rhymes. My last one, actually I have two more. My tip is to go into multiple quantities and change the quantity that is available. For instance, I have art frames. I have 99 art frames. Well, probably about 50 of those art frames have sold previously. So it says I have, 40 some art frames left. I will go in and put that I have 4 remaining. And it always pushes some sales through. And I can finagle that number later on, but people see that about 66% of my frames have sold, and there's only 4 left, and so they better snag one while they can. This has been a tried and true gem that works every single time. It's worth doing. And my 5th thing is to cross post. If you are 2 weeks in bed, you have a lot of time to cross post your items to different platforms, maybe even learn a new platform. So I never cross-listed my items if they were under a certain dollar amount. It just wasn't worth it to me. But laying in bed, I think I cross-listed every single thing in my eBay store, which is going to be an upcoming video on what happened in Poshmark and Mercari when I did that. So I hope these things help you when you're unable to list new items in your store and really work your eBay store to make the most profit during a downtime. We all have those downtimes. So back to having COVID. My son picked it up somewhere. Could have been a grocery store. Have no idea. He then gave it to my little guy, and this was before we really knew what it was, but I knew my teenager was very sick and had some of the odd symptoms like metallic taste in your mouth when you eat or drink. But I was just busy on focusing to take care of them, and then I went down for the count. And I never ever get a fever. I don't even remember the last time I had the flu. So here I was running, 101 fever, almost 102 at some points. And I knew something was up. And I had other odd symptoms, like my feet went numb, my kidneys kind of hurt, my upper back hurt. Everything tasted salty. I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell, and I do think it's because of some of the supplements I was taking, but everything tasted salty. The most random things did not taste very good. And just the fatigue that comes with it, that's been the biggest part. I still have a cough, but I'm very fatigued, and I'm slowly getting better and just thankful that it didn't turn into something worse. And I also wanted to make this video as to not, if you get it, don't be scared, breathe, make sure you're really taking care of yourself. I have my supplements that I can share with you. I'm not a doctor, not even close to one, but I am a little bit of a health nut in that realm. So during this whole COVID stint, I made sure I was taking vitamin C. Let's see. These are Dr. Mercola's, it's going to be all glary, liposomal vitamin C, and I'll link everything down below, but liposomal vitamin C is just a potent form of vitamin C. It's not your typical ascorbic acid. This is all I will give myself or my family, and this is 1,000 milligrams. I probably took 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams a day, spaced them out because they're water soluble, so you will just urinate out what you don't need, so you have to space it out. That I do know that was key. Also, I made sure I took my K2 with a D3. I don't even know if it's worth me showing because this is so bad. So you want to make sure that your D3 is taken in combination with vitamin K2. You won't absorb all the D3 unless you take it with the K2. So I made sure to take 10,000 milligrams of D3 to K2 a day, which was just 2 pills. Sounds so dramatic, but it's just 2 pills. And then I took zinc picolinate. Oh, I say that really bad. That's probably very wrong. It's Thorne. Thorne is one of the best vitamin supplement companies out there. Again, I'll link it below. It's just from Amazon. And I would take this 3 times a day, 30 milligrams. And I do believe that's why I never lost my sense of taste or smell. I did have a form of it with everything tasting salty, but I didn't lose it. People who are either low in white blood cell count or are low in zinc tend to be the ones that lose their taste or smell. And while that sounds great for weight loss, I've heard it could last for months. And I think it would drive somebody crazy eventually. So I made sure to take my zinc. This is Young Living. I actually get these off of Macari because I'm not part of the MLM or whatever, but it's Thieves. And I diffuse it in our house just to help with the whole virus, as well as I would drop Thieves on my tongue 2 to 3 times a day. It's very spicy, but it is a very powerful antiviral, and that's what you're doing. You're fighting a virus. So anything that's antiviral. I also cooked with garlic and onion because those are also very antiviral. Put them in the chicken soup and made sure that I was getting those as well. Another thing I swear by is olive leaf extract. It's another antiviral. Again, I'll link it down below. This isn't the typical brand I get. I usually get Star West, but olive leaf extract is another powerful antiviral that anytime I get sick, I'm right there dropping the Thieves, doing the antiviral. My husband calls me like the little like witch doctor lady because I look like that with all of my goodies. Another thing I forgot in my kitchen is grapeseed extract. That's another powerful antiviral. I would take it twice a day. It was just in pill form, and I do believe that that had a significant impact on getting better faster. I mean, I only had a fever for 2 days, and then I slowly have gotten better since. So anyway, enough of that. This is a reselling thing, but it's also about our lives together as resellers. And you know, we don't have paid time off, so we have to figure out ways to make money even when we are sick. This is the reality of reselling right here. So if you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me so much with the YouTube algorithms, especially since I said the word COVID. They might drop me to the bottom with this video, but yeah, just give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you would like to see more information on reselling or what I resell, how to increase your profits. I've got lots of good stuff coming. As always, I love making these videos for you guys. Have a great week and God bless.